Well, great ball game today. Davis Sharp, outstanding for us out of the bullpen. Had to go to him early, maybe a little earlier than we would have liked to, but felt like at that time and at that point of the game, it was the right time to go to him. Illinois just did an outstanding job of squaring up Hennessy. But we felt like offensively we were in good shape and we're going to score some runs today. Got started off with a bang. Logan with a big double in the first, and Wilkie with a two-strike base hit to get us ahead right there in the first. And then Michael Green and Grayson Bird both with big home runs to give us our first of two big innings. We all know how valuable the big inning is in winning games. We put up another one. Maybe our best offensive inning was the seventh, where we scored three again and then tacked on another run in the eighth to score 8 runs on a day against a pitching staff that doesn't give up a lot. One of the better pitching staffs statistically there is out there. And I feel like offensively we were really good today. But the story of the game outside of our offense was Davis. Davis came in early in the ball game. We stretched him out and didn't have to use anybody else out of the bullpen. We held him at bay after that. Played great defensively, made some really nice plays, had a huge double play, in the middle innings there to get us off the field. And just overall great game for us.
Questions?
Coach, you mentioned Davis's performance and double play. That was huge. You were obviously fired up after you got that play. I mean, how fun is it for you to watch a freshman in this moment just put out a performance like that?
Well, in game one of a regional, you have to do things like that in tight ball games to win the game. Somebody has to step up in a big moment. You have to seize the moment. Whether it's on the mound, on defense, or at the plate, you have to seize the moment. And I felt like we were the better team today at seizing the moment between Davis on the mound, the big double play that we turned, offensively hitting with runners on base, huge at-bats with runners on base, especially there in the seventh inning. Just grinded out some at-bats. We weren't flawless, but, overall, we had a great game.
Monty, the top of your order had 10 hits today.
Yeah.
That's when you do that, that's winning baseball, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Michael Green's been on fire. He's been such a huge addition to our team, here in the last 10 or 12, whatever games it is that he's been back in our lineup. He's been swinging the bat exceptionally well, scored 3 runs today. Logan on base, scored 3 runs again today. Birdie's been, in my opinion, the best hitter in the country over the last 15 games. Hits lefties, hits righties, big home run with 2 strikes early in the game, had another big 2-strike base hit to score a run later in the game. And Wilkie had 4 hits today and drove in 3. So, when you're getting that type of production from 1 through 4 in your lineup, you're going to score runs. And we had some good at-bats by the bottom half of the order too, but, the name of the game offensively for us was 1 through 4. Did some really good things today.
Considering what it takes to win a regional like this, could you have scripted this any better other than one guy throwing 9 innings and shutout to use just 2 pitchers and still have your offense a little bit on fire?
Well, offensively, we're in a really good place right now. We played a great defensive ball game. We would have liked to have gotten deeper into the game with Jacob, but it's just like you said, we only used 2 pitchers in today's game. We had Carson down there for a while. We had Weatherly and Owen warm up and just throw a little bit just based on the game situation right there. But the fact that we didn't have to use those 3 guys along with Holt, who, those 4 guys we use a lot out of the bullpen, we didn't have to use them today, certainly is going to help us as we go into tomorrow and into the next day. So it was great to be able to get out of here having used 2 guys. Would have liked to have gotten deeper with Jacob, but Davis certainly stepped up and pitched very well for us, and that was the recipe for the win today.
Davis, what was working so well for you, and what was different from maybe some of the starts down the stretch where you struggled a little bit?
I just pounded the zone. I was fastball changeup heavily in the first 4 or 5 innings that I was in, and then later in the game I found my curveball. So I was 3-pitch mix for about 3 innings, but I was locating my fastball, and it was moving like usual. And I just trusted my defense. They made some great plays behind me, and that's all I needed.
Grayson, your home run following Green's home run in that inning, what did it do for the team to retake the lead and show some power in doing so the way you guys took the lead?
Yeah, I think it was big. We talk about all the time about responding, and then in the second they scored a run and went up on us, so it was big for Mike to hit that home run and us tie back up, and then I'm up and just try to put a good swing on the pitch, and I thought it was going to go foul. I think the wind kind of kept it a little bit, so I'll take it. But yeah, no, it was big. It was a lot of fun. It was a good inning.
Kyle, Davis hasn't pitched, I don't think, since May the 18th. What did you say to him when he took the ball out there? Did you have any advice for him, or did you let him go be Davis?
I just said, be you, be what you've done all year. You're fresh. It's a new start. It's postseason, so let's roll. I just said, let's go, and he was spotting up. Like he said, I mean, he was fastball changeup for a while, and then he found his curveball, and then it was 3-pitch mix, February, Davis Sharp. So it was awesome.
Kyle, this is the third straight game. You've kind of really hit the ball well. What are you seeing out there? How are you feeling?
Feel pretty good. I mean, I'm just trying to go up there and be on time. That's my whole deal. As long as I'm on time, then everything can work like it's supposed to, and you can see the ball better. So that's the only thing I've been working on.
Kyle Illinois was in here and said that double play ball really shifted the momentum for them. They felt like you guys took it. And do you agree, or how do you assess
Yeah,
that?
no doubt about it. Whenever you get guys on base with one out, I mean, they had, was it bases loaded, I think is what it was, one out. I mean, a hit right there, a walk, anything just changes the momentum, and they're back in it. So double play like that, we turn it. I mean, that's huge for a ball club.
Bonnie, what do you think of your defense today? That play, the play Logan made deep in the hole, seemed like they really played well.
We've played really well defensively. We're fielding 970 plus. I feel like defensively we've been a better team in the second half of the season. Quite honestly, even though I know we had some tough stretches, I feel like our infield defense has been pretty dang good, and our outfield defense really has been good all year. We've been pretty consistent, but that was a big play, and that was a really tough play. A backhand ball by Jordan up the middle, and then he glove flipped the ball to Logan. The most impressive part of that play was Logan was able to catch the ball because that feed was below his knees, and then to be able to turn to double play was big. And then Logan just being Logan on the ball that was hitting the 6 hole that Jayhawk laid out on, couldn't quite get to it, just showed obviously how good his hands are and how strong and accurate his arm is. That's why he's the best shortstop in the country. He's going to be picked in the first round on Monday.
Davis, how much did that do for you to see them make that play and help you finish out the game?
I mean, I showed a lot of emotion after that, and I think it pumped everybody up. And the backhand that Logan made, I think that was the first batter that I faced. So it was just getting me comfortable, especially me coming in. Never being a relief pitcher, just coming in, and they gave me all the confidence I needed. So I knew I could just fill up the zone, and they could hit the ball, and I knew they'd make the plays that I needed to be made.
You mentioned coming in as your first relief appearance. Were you nervous at all? And this is also your first time playing in the NCAA tournament. How were you feeling coming in, and how much fun did you have out there?
It was different. I was talking down in the bullpen when I was warming up. I was like, this is weird. The bullpen's a different monster. But once I got through that first inning, it was just like me starting again. It's just like what I've done all year. I've just done the same thing. And I just embraced the moment, like Coach always says, and I just had a lot of fun.
Bonnie, you spoke about it some, but how do you feel pitching-wise? You guys are so far heading into tomorrow with Matt.
Well, we've got Matt. Matt will go tomorrow. Hopefully Matt can give us what Matt can give us. If he can give us a great start, he's been very consistent for us all year. We need to get deep into that ball game. But we do have, again, like I said earlier, we've got a number of guys that we can use. We've got Holt. We've got Owen Griffith. We've got Weatherly. We have Carson. We could stretch Carson out if needed. So we certainly have a number of options that we can use behind Matt. But hopefully, Matt can get us deep into the ball game, and we can shrink the innings on the back end and only have to throw, maybe 1-1-1 or whatever the case may be. We certainly don't know what scenario we're going to be in tomorrow night, but hopefully Matt can be Matt and give us a deep start. It's going to be a heck of an environment for us. Excited about the opportunity to move into Game 2 in the winner's bracket. Should be a lot of fun.
Coach, you guys have had some struggles this year, but what does it say about your team and your guys that they come in here and put together such a complete performance here in the first game?
Well, we've just been trying to really emphasize to the guys that it's a new season. That's been our big message really since we got into the ACC tournament, was that it was a new season. And that's been our big mantra. It's, nobody has a batting average, nobody has an ERA. Our record is 0-0 going into Ole Miss. it's just kind of a new beginning for us. And sometimes adversity it can be a good thing if you allow it to be. And I think just the ups and downs and all that we've been through, if you embrace it and you allow it to make you better, I certainly think it'll help you, and it's helped us. I mean, you look at our last 2 ball games. We played Louisville and we played Illinois, 2 really good clubs when it comes to pitching and defense, and we've been able to score runs and pitch really well against those 2 clubs. So we're certainly playing good baseball right now. Hopefully we can continue going into tomorrow's game.